Hello guys and welcome to one more WOM reactions, short reviews in bad English because my English still sucks. So let's start by telling you what we are here today. We are here to show you my reaction to Deadline's newest single. Deadline actually is one of the greatest new bands from heavy metal from South Africa, so we are very curious to hear their new single called of Prometheus. So before we start, let me remind you to subscribe our channel, follow us in our social networks below, and also if you want to support us you can do so by subscribe to Patreon, use PayPal or One Coffee so that you can support us in our operation. So let's start with my reaction to Deadline Cult of Prometheus. Right off the bat, excellent intro. I liked very much the riff, the main riff, and also how it develops, and also interesting aspect of the sound. The bass is fretless, and it gives a unique sound that I don't always like in this genre. I think it's more appropriate to something more proggy, more prog metal, prog rock, whatever. But it fits well on the so far on this song.
We stole the fire. We are the gods.
Also, before I forget, I like the way as the vocals are introduced. The singer is tied up, so he unleashes himself from his restraints and starts singing. It's a cool idea.
The true pariahs holding out with my tree song. The unabated, the unrivaled, we are sin. The free thinkers that have come to let you in. This is our cult. Behold the cult.
Nice chorus. Also, one more time, the bass is standing out, but still blends in with the style. But we have a cool chorus, and that melody it's a good one. So let's see if it goes to more places. Let's go back a little.
This is our cult. Behold the cult. We are the fire. We are quiet disorder. We are the cult of Prometheus.
It has the heavy metal feel, but not in a traditional way. It don't feels like something that could have been done in the 80s or so. So it has somewhat modern approach that it's interesting because it fits well with their heavy metal style. Good harmonies in the guitars.
In this mortal coil, you choose your game. Yet you play Jesus, but it all remains the same. We'll give you hope, we'll spread the fear, but we'll create. We are the future, press escape and reinstate. This is our cult. Behold the cult. We are fire, we acquire disorder.
This section, it feels so 80s, going against what I've said. This kind of melody, it really brings back all the great songs, hard and heavy songs that touch that magic touch on the when we would have the chorus stand out as though it's to be in the background, but it really stands out in the melody of this moment in the song.
We are the cult of Prometheus.
Also, I wanted to point that out. The drummer is wearing a Surf Nicaragua t-shirt from Sacred Reich, and it's one of my favorite EPs from all thrash metal. And this song, the Surf Nicaragua, it has lots of showmanship, drummer showmanship, because it has passage from Wipeout. I think it's the classic rock and roll song, and it's always funny to see a drummer with this t-shirt, because for me it's one of those moments that marked me as a young fan discovering heavy thrash metal, and I always love that insertion of Wipeout moments, drum moments in that song. So I think the drummer maybe has the same kind of taste. As we said in the beginning, we had the singer trying to cut loose from the restraints to start singing, but now that he can't sing because the guitars, the instrumental is shining, so he's tied up again. It's a good analogy. Great harmony.
We are the cult of
So that's it. It's a great song. Deadline's Cult of Powerhouse. It's their new single, and it brings back all that classic feel of heavy power and even thrash. We have a little bit shout outs to thrash, and it works really well without being too much focused on looking back. It has a modern feel, a modern approach, but without forsaking the traditional values of those styles. So I really like this song. I'm hoping that they bring it in bring more songs in this vein in EP or album. It's a really great song, and I'm eager to listen more from these guys. We will have an interview with Deadline, so check out our channel. Stay tuned for this interview. They are a great band, and they are bringing new stuff from South Africa that it's not very common to hear classic heavy metal in South Africa, and they do it very well. So shout out to Deadline. Thanks to David from Devographic Media for giving us the chance to make this reaction, and we will do more stuff. And you already know, all we ask is for you to keep it metal.